What are the do's and don'ts for writing magical creatures and beasts? We're diving into that today so that you could create magical creatures that readers never forget. Because let's be honest, you don't want to disappoint readers with mediocre creatures. So be sure to stick around to learn more. Let's get started. Hey guys, Nour here and welcome back to my channel. For those visiting for the first time, hello! I'm the fantasy author of the novel Divinity Falling. Be sure to subscribe for awesome writing advice videos that will help you take your story to the next level. So I don't know about you, but I love writing about monsters and otherworldly beings. There's something so fun about describing them and getting creative. But there's definitely a right way and a wrong way to go about writing magical creatures and beasts. So I'm just going to dive right into the do's and don'ts. Do research existing myths and legends. This is a great way to get started because it's a fun way to find inspiration. And don't just stick with creatures you're familiar with, like dragons and vampires. In fact, research myths from all over the world. You might find something interesting that you never thought of before. Don't rely too heavily on stereotypes. There's nothing wrong with maintaining tropes that work, like Fae being beautiful. But it's always a good idea to add your own touch to any creature or beast you write. For example, if you're writing about mermaids, think of giving them traits that make them a bit different from other fictional mermaids. Maybe they use their siren song to heal, which can break the stereotype that they only use their song to ensnare men. By breaking these creature stereotypes, you take a step toward creating a unique story. Do give your creatures a purpose. Just like any other character, the creatures you write into your story shouldn't just be there to add filler. So consider the role they play. Don't just think of them as magical creatures or beasts. Think of them as important characters. They should be doing things that move the story forward. So make them important to the story. What's their job here? Don't neglect their weaknesses. Again, your creatures are also characters. So they should also have strengths and weaknesses. What are they afraid of? What are they vulnerable to? Don't just make them so powerful that nothing can take them down. They might be strong, but every character you write should have at least one weakness that can hurt them. Do consider the consequences. When introducing creatures or beasts into your story, consider the consequences of their existence. How do they interact with the world around them? What impact do they have on the environment and other creatures? By figuring out how your magical creatures can play a role in the world around them, you could ensure they are believable and engaging characters. So that's all I have for you today. I'd love to know, what magical creature have you written into your story, and how have you made it unique? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I put out writing advice videos every other Wednesday that will help you take your story to the next level. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media to see what I'm up to from day to day and to chat with me. And before we go, I just want to give a quick shout out to Sarah Frayne, Alan J. Early, and Noah Kovanti from my shout out tier over on Patreon, as well as all my amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate you. And remember, Nour for president!